Check out those little sun rays up there. Pretty neat looking. Can see them just there. What's going on there, guys? TheEarthMaster here. Just wanted to jump on here and share my live stream out here. Got some clouds coming in with the sunset. It's been kind of off and on here, cloudy all day in Northern California. There's been a few storms that have popped up, but this is all thanks to a low pressure system spinning off the Pacific Northwest coast and providing a little bit of moisture here in Northern California. Not much, but it is pretty cool. Seeing some of these black clouds just float up out of nowhere. Like this one just right here. It's just a super dark cloud just sitting there. Kind of crazy. But definitely some beautiful views out here. I enjoy seeing the clouds and the weather in general. And this is my kind of weather. Nice and cool, about 69 degrees. A mix of dogs and kids in the background out there in the horizon, kind of making a little bit of noise. But overall, it's pretty peaceful out here where I live. Pretty nice. Thanks here, folks. I'm trying to go back here on chat. Let's see here. It is kind of messed up here on this end. How's it going there, Santa Monica? Jack, thanks for checking in. Jessica, George. I am Valentina. It looks like Kathleen, thanks for checking in. Dorothy, and a few other folks here from Montana, Utah. Billy. On my end here, I'm not for sure what's going on, but the chat overlay is on top of one another. Like everyone's name is mixed in with the text of the chat. And I don't know what's going on. It might be an issue or a little error here with the YouTube app. But anyway, hope everyone's having a wonderful Monday. I sometimes love to just go live in general and show folks the views I'm seeing. And this time I'm here on the home front, Northern California, just showing you guys the clouds that are coming in. A little bit of moisture. No rain, at least not here where I'm at. We did have some storms outside of Chico and up north around Redding, California, but just been kind of cloudy and windy here all day. It's crazy to think that it gets dark now, about 5 o'clock or so. Just after 5, it starts getting dark thanks to that time change, which I don't mind. It's really not that bad. It makes for long nights, but it's pretty easy to get the kids to go to bed. If we want to put them to bed about 8 o'clock or so, it's dark outside. We can kind of use that instead of 9 o'clock and it's still sunny out in the summertime. A lot of kids, they'll be like, it's not even dark out yet. It's not even bedtime. And it's 9 o'clock and it's still light outside. So it kind of helps having some darker conditions out here earlier in the daytime. Which is fine by me. Fine by me. So I was looking at some of the Iceland volcano maps here. A few folks sent me some really useful information on live real-time GPS uplift information there at the Reykjanes volcano area, Iceland region. The Reykjanes Peninsula is what I'm trying to state. And there's definitely some major uplift going on here in the past couple days. A lot of people aiming towards a more explosive eruption, something that may not be tourist friendly. A lot of people go over there to Iceland or Kilauea Volcano on the Big Island to see the fountains, right? The lava fountains, and they're really cool. I would love to see it. It's on my bucket list one of these days. And that's okay. Those type of eruptions are just fountains of lava with periodic slight uptick, on the height of those fountains. But This volcano eruption that's probably coming there to the James Peninsula on the in the Iceland area is probably going to be a more explosive type event. How explosive? I don't know, but there's quite a bit of vertical uplift over a broad area with a bunch of earthquakes. So we know stress is building there. There's a couple different scenarios. It could die down. I think we had some type of a similar scenario back in 2020, 2021. We could get this intrusion of magma, vertical uplift and displacement, and it may just die out over the next couple weeks. But I think I'm kind of leaning more towards a eruption because this is really kicking up. The second scenario is definitely uptick in further earthquake activity, further deformation of the land there, vertical uplift and displacement, followed by an imminent explosive eruption there around the Wreck James Peninsula. I think that's going to be the more likely scenario. Just looking at it, there's too much vertical uplift and earthquake activity to think that this is just going to wind down. But again, you never know. Just have to see what Mother Nature wants to do. Man's not in control of that. I'm not in control of it. I don't think anyone is. So we just got to sit back and enjoy the show if there is one. If not, then that's kind of a learning experience there, education-wise. But yeah, it's a beautiful day out. I love these clouds over here. See if I can zoom in. Sunset's over there. It's still pretty dry out, as you notice here on the ground. We don't have a lot of greenery right now, which is a little concerning because I should have quite a bit of winter grass out here right now, and I don't. We haven't had a lot of rain, but we are entering into that El Nino pattern, which means rainfall above average for Northern California. So I think it'll come. Most likely it'll be around December through February when we see that intense storm track of the El Nino, that typical El Nino pattern here in Northern California southward. And that means drier conditions up in the Pacific Northwest. Right now, those guys are getting slammed with moisture. I see a little bit of rain band over there. Let me see if I can zoom into that area. Yeah, kind of hard to tell, but it looks like a little bit of rain out there underneath those clouds. Nothing big, folks. This is just some moisture coming in. And we'll take it. I'll take this over 70 or 80 degrees, so pretty nice. So I'll be right back here. I'm gonna run inside real quick and just leave this live stream up and running. I think it'll be okay as far as stability goes on the wind. Doesn't seem too crazy. Let me reposition this here. Never know. So I'll be right back, guys. In the meantime, enjoy the scenery, the clouds, some birds chirping. Actually, a really nice evening right now. All right, guys, I am back here. I see that big black cloud is still kind of there. It's kind of warped a little bit, morphed into, I don't know what's going on. It looks like it's trying to suck up some moisture right there on the tail end. But, man, yeah, my chat is all messed up here on this side, folks. I'm not even joking. I can't read anyone's chat because it's all overlaid. It looks like everyone's talking on top of one another, and I'm not for sure why. So I apologize. I'm not able to get to your chats out there. Normally, I'd like to send shout outs there to the viewers, but I can't see it. It's all overlaid, so more than likely a little issue with the YouTube app, but that's okay. Oh, by the way, let me show you my doggy. Yeah, it is all messed up right there. I can't read that last comment. It's just jumbled up. So this is my doggy, Chomper. He is he's part Carolina dog, kind of like a dingo, right? That brown color. Beautiful, smart, very well smart dog. This dog is super smart. I can't even go into details about how smart he is. But loves the sun, hates the cold. Out here when it's 110 degrees, I'll find him laying out in this field directly in the sun, just laying there. He absolutely loves the heat. So I think that's the dingo in him. He's got a little bit of something else in there as well. I'm not for sure what, but beautiful, smart dog. One of my favorite dogs. I'm a big animal lover, that's for sure. I've always had pretty much a dog in my life, or a cat, but I've kind of been leaning more towards dogs here recently. I had a Alaskan Malamute for about 13 years prior to my current dog, which is my Chomper here. And he was a good dog. Loved the rain, loved the cold temperatures, hated the sun. Well, he had that, that big coat, that Malamute coat that those dogs have on. And he gave me 13 years of his life, and definitely enjoyed every minute with him. And so now I got Chomper here. Chomper's about, I got him in 2019, so he's about 4 years old. So I hope I got many more years to come with Mr. Chomper here. It's a good dog. He's just a little bit too smart for his own good. Kind of looks like we got some clouds thickening up here to my south. I'm facing west right now, west-southwest towards the sunset. But we got some good clouds coming in. It looks like might have a couple showers here tonight, so we'll see. Hopefully. All right, I'll be right back. Chomper, behave. No knocking over the camera. Well, I think I'm going to call it here, folks. We'll be back a little bit later on this this evening with, of course, the update video. Some low base clouds right there. Kind of looks like a little bit of infeed right there on the left side of that little cloud. I don't know. I'm hoping we get a couple sprinkles out here. It'd be nice. All right, folks. We'll catch you guys back out here, I guess, a little bit later tonight with the nightly update. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, folks, I can't see chat on this end. Well, I can see it, but literally it's overlaid by every single chat that's coming through on top of one another. So I cannot decode it. It looks like a bunch of coded information right now on my end, so I'm not for sure what's going on, but probably a little bug in the app, but that's all right. So thanks everyone for tuning in. What do we got going on up here? I want to see something here. I like to watch the clouds. I love seeing cloud development and seeing how it all forms, seeing the turbulence up there. What I want to witness, and I'm sure you guys seen it on some of the news articles and maybe quite a few YouTube videos, is at the very top of the thunderstorm head. Those are mostly on the giant thunderstorms, those supercells. Cloud, it's almost like a ice crystal displacement. Almost looks like someone's up there on top of the thunderstorm with an ice crystal cloud moving it in different directions. I don't know if there's a word for it, and I can't remember it right off the bat, but it's caused by the electromagnetic field in the thunderstorm itself, the electrons and everything intermixing up there, and it creates a displacement of ice crystals, and it literally looks like someone's up there with a spotlight every 5 seconds or so moving it back and forth. And it's kind of creepy looking, but it's really cool at the same time to think that those ice crystals are controlled by the magnetic activity there in the thunderstorm. It's pretty cool, but I would love to see one of those. I can't remember the name of it. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. All right, folks, I'm going to jump off here. Sun's going down. It's getting a little bit cooler, and hopefully we'll get a little bit of rain up here. We do have some thicker clouds building up here right above me, so I'm hoping that we'll get some rain. Give this weather station a little bit of something to do, I guess, right? Besides just sit there and tell me the temperature. We'll catch you guys back here a little bit later tonight, all right? Have a good one.